Okay, we're here for Yellowknife Votes 2009 with candidate Varick Ollerhead. Varick, maybe you can tell us something about yourself.
Well, I've been living in Yellowknife for 22 years. I'm a professional engineer and a registered land surveyor. I run a small business here in town, employing 20 or so employees.
Mm-hmm.
I've been involved in developing a few properties for personal use here in town on a number of occasions. So I've dealt with the city on many development issues. That is what's led me to have an interest in some of the politics running the city.
Okay, well that goes into our next question. So why are you running? It's obviously a big commitment, especially for somebody with their own business.
Yeah, it's a fairly big bite out of my time I'm expecting. I'm hoping to kind of minimize it, but I think I've got a different perspective to different things, having built a couple of houses here with my brother, having built a couple of buildings here and done applications for people for building permits, dealt with the city on subdivisions. So I've got exposure from trying to get things done perspective that I think maybe some people on city council currently lack. And I'm thinking that somebody sitting with that experience will be useful when they're deciding what new rules should be for zoning and so forth. So that's basically what's got me interested in it. I think there's a lot of animosity between people trying to do things in town and City Hall right now, and I don't think it's necessary.
Okay.
So,
well, from your observations, what do you think are going to be the hot button issues for this election?
well, I think there's a lot of people that are quite upset about the difficulty to get a development permit and to get building permits rolling. I spoke to many people that are trying to do things that just always there's anger coming from them about a simple thing in front of their lot. No matter how small the issue, from a approval perspective, it always seems to be difficult to get it through. And to me, that's a main issue to me. The issues with land development are huge. In my opinion, Niven Lake Phase 7 is a total failure. The cost of the subdivision, and of course people trying to get to use it once it's gone forward. It's been sitting there, what, almost 2 years, nothing built. The Ingalls subdivision out on the far side of Airport Road, I think those lots have been available for somewhere near a year, and not a single property sold. I recently bought a property in Hay River, similar in size to some of the properties out in the Ingalls subdivision. 18 times the cost for a lot of similar size with the same services. Doesn't seem quite right.
Okay.
So I think those are issues that the city always looks at things and says, oh, it's too pricey to do something, but I don't think they've got the right people looking at the problems. And I think they.
Now, what about when you, and a lot of those are sort of development, business-related issues. What about when you get into some of the social issues that the city's been dealing with and has to deal with? I think.
Yeah, of course, of course. And I have an interest in those things. It's not where my main focus has been, but I certainly understand there's issues in the downtown core that had to be dealt with. I have an interest in those things as well. It's not where my main focus has been, but certainly I'm not against helping dealing with social issues or helping people that are at a disadvantage. I'm for cleaning up the city. Okay. I am very much in support of trying to get rid of the litter around town. Just that I'm not sure I agree with the approach. I think responsibility should be put on homeowners to clean up their property. I think bylaw maybe should fine people more promptly. I think bylaw maybe should try to, maybe they should sit at the intersection of Old Airport Road and find everybody that comes out there with a uncovered load. There's things that got to be done to clean up the city, make it more attractive. I'm for that, but I don't think every councillor walking around downtown picking up garbage is going to get it done. That's a very small aspect.
That's pretty definitive. Okay, well, good luck in the election, and we look forward to seeing you again.
Okay.